Hey.
Hey, girl.
Good afternoon. I knew y'all were in town. I couldn't let it go without coming by to say hello.
We thank.
And to say thank you to everyone here, all of these extraordinary leaders. I wanted to come by and say happy holidays, Merry Christmas, happy Kwanzaa, happy Hanukkah, whatever you may celebrate. But most important, let's make sure we celebrate each other. Let's make sure we... Please have a seat. I'm going to give you just a minute. I am not here to give a long speech. I'm here to give greetings.
I think it's National Black Caucus.
But here's what I want to say. This is the season for us to be thankful, to celebrate our blessings, and to reinvigorate ourselves about the blessings we have yet to create for each other and the people we represent. And you all are the leaders on the ground who are doing the work that is about lifting people up. Y'all have heard me say so many times, I do believe the true measure of the strength of a leader is not based on who you beat down, it is based on who you lift up.
Going into 2025.
And that is the work that each of you does every day.
Told you still work.
Your work benefits people that for the most part may never know your name or mine. People you may never meet. Yours is the work that is a response to a calling to serve. A calling to sacrifice, to work long hours, to work long days, to meet the needs of the people. Yours is the work that is also the calling that our country...
You know what's funny? That is her crowd of people that she's reaching.
Listening to her talk, it's like,
no, you know what's funny?
Imagine if she was the president.
So Kamala.
Y'all remember the day we was in here reacting and Brandon was producing everything she was saying?
No, that was funny.
No, that was crazy.
Not by who you beat down, by who you lift up.
Unburdened by what has been.
Man,
We're unburdened by her now.
Imagine if
She's what has been.
Imagine if she was the president.
No, that would be actually bad, bro. Actually, today, I don't know what I'd be actually like. I'd be messed up.
I wouldn't be happy reacting right now.
1, 2.
The vibe on our channel these last weeks would have been a lot different.
Oh, buddy. We
would have been doing pull-ups.
I've been working on my pull-ups.
I'm telling you, tucking that bed tight in the morning. Tight.
We would have been having to learn Russian language.
You gotta learn how to iron your clothes. You gotta make sure you iron them clothes. Get the start. Come that uniform ain't on point. You gotta run.
Go wake up to a trumpet.
6 a.m.
Run outside.
We're on the clock, boys. Boys, 21 a.m. Top. Like, what time is it? I'll be crying.
That asks of each of us to believe in the promise of America. Wow. And then do everything we can to help our nation realize that promise on behalf of everyone, no matter who they are, where they live, what they look like. Wow. And so I wanted to stop by to say thank you for all the support you have given me, but most importantly, for your willingness to answer the call to serve in the way you do. It's going to be an important year next year. And I know that's part of what the conference has been about, to think about how we are going to use the limited resources we have to serve the greatest number of people and to lift folks up. And so I am here also to thank you in advance for that pledge that you have made and continue to make.
Sound like she's gonna go to jail.
Our work is so important. And as we reflect on this past year, let us remember we had impact in every way. And we have taken on the work of building community and coalitions. That's what we do and do so well.
Just be saying a whole lot of
and in
nothing.
particular, that's what members of this organization do. Wow. So let's stay committed to that. But you all are the soldiers on the ground and in the field. And I know that everyone is here together in fellowship to rededicate ourselves to the work yet to be done and to do it knowing, yes, it will be hard work, but hard work is good work.
Yay.
Hard work is joyful work. And we are up We are up for the moment to see it through and get it done. And yes, we will do it with joy in our hearts and with our commitment to the fight.
It's a fight.
That is about lifting up all people, recognizing everyone's right to opportunity, to dignity, to freedom. And so I wanted to just stop by to say thank you for all of that. And please enjoy the holidays. Take care, everybody.
Oh, thank you.
We finna be in chains soon, boys. We gotta fight for this freedom and the right that our ancestors fought for in this country. Every year. Kamala,
Coalition
Kamala.
of black churches represent 28 million black Americans just issued a letter to MSNBC demanding that they fire Al Sharpton and investigate the payments Kamala Harris made him.
A coalition of black churches. Who is this who tweeted this? Is this a reliable source?
Yeah, it's George.
Yeah, George. Yeah, it's gotta be legit. Wow.
Hey,
Al
man.
Sharpton.
When the black church turns on you, you
Al
know you did
Sharpton
something wrong.
is a grifting race hustler who has built a career on it. And he used to be fat.
It's just hard,
forget
bro.
about that.
It's just hard. Like
Ozempic.
if you real life a Christian,
Ozempic
bro,
might kill him.
it's hard for you to really mess with the left narrative.
Everything that the left preaches goes against Christianity. Men can be women. Gay marriage.
Jory.
I'm sorry, man. Y'all might say, this bad for me saying this, but we seen like the same stuff that had nations fail in the Bible, who's literally watching our country kind of turn into that.
This is where to call her daddy. She dissed Kamala Harris, and she got paid a bag from Kamala Harris, and she dissed her.
This was hilarious.
There's a little bit of controversy about that podcast because you did.
Oh.
Do you know about this?
No, what?
Because in D.C., this interview happened in D.C.
Yeah.
In a hotel.
Yeah. Not in a hotel. It was like a random house.
It was like Random House. But
bought a house?
apparently, you can tell me, they spent, meaning the Harris campaign spent like $100,000.
I did see
you
that.
know about this?
It's hilarious.
To build the studio.
Yeah, that's not true.
Not true. To make it look like it was the studio that you used in L.A.
My studio that is gorgeous in Los Angeles doesn't even cost six figures. So I don't know how cardboard walls could cost six figures, but.
But do you think they did that? I mean, you saw
Absolutely not. With love to them. Oh my God, it was gorgeous, but like, it wasn't that nice. It wasn't like gorgeous marble. Like, no, that was not six figures.
They lost, man. They
I'm
lost.
gonna keep
They
it
spent a lot
100.
of money, and I heard that the people who donated to her campaign, a lot of the people who like donated are really, really mad.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they stupid. They put money in the paper
Somebody,
shredder.
one of these actors was like, I want to say his name. I don't know if this is him, but I think his name is George Clooney or some. I don't know.
George Clooney. Yeah.
Came out and said, I heard it on the PPD podcast. Came out and said he's mad
mad.
because he got used as a pawn.
Yeah, he did because I remember right before Joe Biden dropped out, he had came out in support of him. Him and a whole bunch of actors came out in support of him, and then the debate happened, and then they said that they were mad that they were endorsing Joe Biden. So then they kind of said George Clooney and them, after they endorsed him, were mad, and they kind of made him be like the face of forcing the Democrat Party to step down. He mad at Obama for that.
Yeah,
that's kind of how it happened. If
I know
I'm
he's
not
mad
mistaken.
at something.
You know, he invented Casamigos. We ate at his restaurant in Malibu.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I think that's a little weird, bro. I mean, how you a grown ass man? Now you talking about you got used as a pawn?
No, yeah, that you know what's funny? On the PPD podcast, that was the two takes they had. Like one person was like, "Yeah, you know that they were wrong for doing that," and then the other person was like, "Well, he only said that because they lost. If they won, he would have said that." I said, "Yeah, that's true."
Cause Trump got the world on lock right now. He got all the football players doing the dance. I mean, it's just cool to be MAGA right now, and that's why all these people gonna continue to back trying. Ratings go down. Kamala's cooked. The Democrats are literally in debt. I don't know who they're gonna choose. And I mean, looks like Kamala looks like she gonna try to go back out there. Hopefully they have a primary. I mean, that's gonna help them a little bit, but they still gonna be cooked.
So hold on, where the 100K go? So the 100K in old girl pocket?
Well, I mean,
they said they paid 100K to build the set, but she did get paid.
Who knows?
To do the interview.
Yeah, I guess they're saying the Harris campaign were the ones saying that they spent 100K.
100K to build the set. She said there's no way it cost that much.
But I don't think they would have said that anyways. That's a waste of campaign money.
Who knows, man?
People were saying that.
I mean, they're in debt, man. I mean, hey,
ain't no way you raised $1 billion. Now you $20 million in debt. You're a loser.
The financial lady for the Democrats said this is a problem.
A lot of people.
Trump was in
so I
office.
Probably,
yeah, she was the DNC financial chair.
Yeah, I know they
Trump ran the entire political cycle and didn't even spend $500 million. He spent like $300 million.
Yeah, man.
He was going on podcasts for free and getting more.
Facts.
And they were talking about that too. They were talking about how people really like don't trust the mainstream media, which we always talk about, and now how people are turning to podcasts and stuff. And it's like it's so funny when the people like how we were watching how they all got on there and they were like, people are really going and listening to podcasts. Like, yes,
dragons?
Y'all are the only ones who aren't with the program.
Believes in dragons? Seriously?
I'm telling you, this is why I be saying old folk got to touch. They got all these old people calling the shots and pulling strings. Old people are not going to get through to the younger generation. They don't know what it takes. Podcasts been the wave. Alternative media has been the wave. Y'all think people are turning on the news and listening. Anybody that's turning on the news and listening is getting programmed.
Not Aaron Rodgers, a conspirate theorist.
He does say a bunch of conspiracies.
I don't even turn on my TV.
He's 100% a conspiracy theorist.
He does. But hey, some of them conspiracies.
I be on my phone more than even being on my TV. I don't even turn on my TV.
Yeah, these people like that, man. They're out of touch, man. I mean, y'all have to spend that much money to get people to buy your campaign or go for you or vote for you. That's a problem.
I'm not gonna lie. You think as many Democrats as there is in the social space and like in any like the sphere of everything, all these celebrities and social media people, you think they would have ran a better campaign?
Yeah, you do.
You think
it was
it's
awful.
Just Kamala, bro. That's what it was, bro.
She sucks.
It was more than that.
Kamala,
It was more than that.
Listening to that clip of her talking was pissing me off.
But it was a lot of that.
So whiny.
It was
a lot of that. But I think
whiny.
Joe, whoever they put up there, any of them would have lost. I think it was a lot of that.
Joe's too old.
The women in men's sports thing,
but a lot of people didn't know about that though.
A lot of people didn't know about that
because a lot of people talking Trump put in an ad too though. A lot of black people didn't know about that.
That was like so crazy to like people. People are like, yeah. That's your party? Oh hell no! That's what people were saying.
Yeah, but that they can use what Kamala said, so that's what I'm saying. It was Kamala.
Also Kamala, but I think honestly, whoever they would have put against Trump this time, I think that Trump would have won.
If Joe was Joe was fully competent, it would have been a better race.
Nah, I think he was cooked. He did a bad
messed
job
up too bad.
I'm talking about if he was kind of like if he could talk.
No,
even besides talking,
he did too bad.
It was the prices of everything.
The border,
Afghanistan, leaving Afghanistan. Like he had too many strikes from the people who were really like looking at the stats and the things he really did. I don't think he would have won. I don't think Kamala.
I don't know about it. I don't know, man. Hopefully, I believe Trump would have put it on, but I don't know about
if
that.
Joe was still
think
running,
about how close it was, bro.
So you saying if Joe Biden could talk better, he would have won,
brother? It was close. It was still close, and Kamala had
it was
way
off polls, bro.
dirt than Joe Biden, though.
But it was the polls were close too until we saw the money get involved, the poly markets and all that.
She literally said she's gonna do the same thing, and it was still close.
What was close?
She was gonna do the race. I mean, it was
okay. People saying it's close now because of the final vote count, but at the end of the day, elections are one off swing states, and there's 7 of them.
She is the first. They said she's the first political candidate since 1937 or 32, whenever, to not flip a single county.
That's true.
She was horrible. She lost every single swing state. And almost all blue states got flipped.
Yeah, that's true.
She was a horrible candidate.
I thought the blowout was gonna be worse. That's all I'm saying. I thought it was gonna be.
Well, they got
illegals. We got all the information,
brother. We watched.
I'm saying
we just watched a 10-minute clip. Well, it wasn't even 10 minutes. We watched like 6 minutes clips of her talking, and I could barely freaking stand that shit.
I almost fell asleep.
That shit was so annoying.
It was her. So I mean,
she was a bad candidate.
Hey, man, I mean, they messed up with this move because this is gonna go into the future. So
they got bad talking points.
Yeah, they got. Hey, man, they got to put them cleats back on, backpedal.
So they got to redraw some new plays, but they got to do a new offense, guys,
because this is bad. But y'all seen Kamala at the black event? Same shit. We out of here.